Hey, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for more all around content over at Jay's Place. Today, I'm out fishing a neighborhood pond down the street from the house. It's a little windy. It's a little, I guess you could say, rainy looking. But today we're gonna come out. I'm throwing my Guggen, uh, Guggen Squad rod and reel combo. It is a 6.6. What is this? Well, it's just 6.6 medium action. And today we're gonna be fishing for whatever bites. This is a pond I have not really fished before, so I'm out here just trying out my luck. It is stocked by the local game and fish. What's up, Conscious? What's happening, sis? I'm out trying a new spot down the street from the new crib. I'm gonna bring y'all back down here. Happy Sunday to you too, fam. It is stocked by our local game and fish, and these are the family and community fishing program guidelines. Tells you how many fish you can keep, uh, catch and release for your bass down here at the bottom. Brim, you can keep 25. Trout, the limit is 5, and catfish, the limit is 3. So we're about to see. Like I said, it's a new pond to me. So I am posted up out here, and we're gonna cast around a little bit. Hopefully before it rains. Let me make sure I keep up with conscious. Can you keep them? Yeah, I can keep a few. So we're gonna see. I got that one sitting out. We're gonna see if we can get a few. Yeah, let's get some. And on my other poles, I'm gonna set them up for catfish, which is basically fishing without the little orange bobber that I have on this pole that I just threw out. So while we wait on that to dance and move around, let me make sure my pole is set up. Yeah, just in case something bite it while I'm over here doing this. Uh, I'm going to scoot y'all back some to the truck. Let me see if y'all can even see. I doubt y'all can see that, but I won't mess with the camera because I'm not good at messing with cameras. While I'm live, I always mess something up. So we got that sitting out. I'm gonna grab one of my other poles. Uh-oh, I got one, I think. I missed it. That didn't take long to get a bite, so hopefully it wasn't a turtle. We're gonna get it back out there. Like I said, hopefully that wasn't a turtle. Um, I did get a little anxious, so I tried to probably catch it while it was still trying to eat. But hey, two thumbs up on the bite because it was a car full of people sitting next to me over here when I pulled up that wasn't catching anything at all. I'm sorry about the wind noise if y'all can hear any of that. It's this crazy weather. I'm getting a bite again, so I'm gonna try to be a little more patient. I missed him again. Of course, I slapped the truck with my pole, so I got to get my life together. Maybe stop talking so much. But make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man. Let's see what happened. Yeah, they after trying to get my worm off, as you can see. So we're gonna slide him back up here pretty good. And now we got the hook exposed. Got a little worm action, a little wormy worm. See if we can get back out there and actually catch him this time. Uh, like I said, I'm probably getting a little too anxious. Then again, it could be a turtle. Either way, we're gonna find out. I'll do better next time. Let me get this other ride. Country say, I want to be out there fishing. Promise it would be hilarious. I swear to God. 'Cause, Ah, missed him again. I keep on missing him. Either he's small or he a turtle. Either way, I swear, conscious. I swear. They like minute men out there on the worm. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking. I turn around, my stuff bobbing and weaving. I go to snatch his little ass up, and it ain't nothing. So I'ma swiftly try to get this other pole. Now it got me paranoid. You see me like so. Anyways, I'm gonna take my pole, sit it down, and hopefully get this next pole in the midst of my paranoia. See, he already back messing with it. We're gonna give him some time. Maybe he's stupid enough to need some time while I set this other pole up. Matter of fact, before I take the big worm off of it, I'm gonna cast it out one time and bring it back. He play too much. I just went ahead and snatched it to give me some time. Cast this out. Now, I'm not for sure if there's any bass in here. So this might be a waste of time bringing this worm back. I mean, bringing it out rather. So that's why I'm switching over to a real worm. But I always have to at least try because you never know. The signs say it's bass in here. I think that is a turtle messing with my stuff. Let me just move it out his way so he don't even think he got no free snack. Po worm. All right, now I finished bringing this pole in, and we'll get it set up for catfish. Or should I say we get it set up for whatever bite. All right, let me go and set this up while I got time, while he not being slick. I got my tray of goodies right here, so we started. They may not bite that bait that's out there because it literally don't have too much worm on it at all. I wouldn't bite it because I would know it's a setup, but we are talking about fish, so we'll keep an eye on it as well. And I'm gonna set this one up for catfish. Yep, they still biting it. I think I'll let it sit till it go under. Because with the amount of worm that's on there, whatever is messing with it should hook itself. At least that's my assumption. They may have a total different game plan than mine. I'll be back over there in the comment section in a second. Just like I say, it's probably gonna be some pretty fun stuff, even if all they do is, dang, well, he had it and gone that time, so I'm pretty sure it's empty. So let me get back to doing what I was doing. Now it done made me drop something. All right, I found it. Made me drop my stuff because it was literally underwater. If there was ever a chance to catch whatever it was, I probably just missed it. So we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna get this one set up so I can have fun twice, and then we'll get back to the regular scheduled program. All right, got that set up, and all I did was I put a weight at the bottom, a hook at the a little bit above that, so it'll be on the bottom of the pond. Shout out to my pops for the worms and the catfish stink bait. This stuff here, if y'all use it, make sure y'all wear gloves because literally stink bait is what they call it for a reason. So let's check our situation here because I know this one been getting robbed, and pretty much like I assumed. Let me show y'all. Ain't no worm on that hook at all. It's just hook. So they got me. So we're gonna get us a nice little piece of worm, throw it back out there and see what's cracking. Somebody gonna get caught, whether it be Mr. Turtle, Mr. Fish, Patrick, Squidward, SpongeBob, somebody down there in the land down under is gonna come visit us if they keep playing around. So we'll get this one out first. All right. So we got that one out. Let me try to hurry up and get some worm. Then again, I might try to toss the old stink bait. Can't just say Finding Nemo. Man, shit. He gonna come holler at me. He bite that hook the right way, conscious. He gonna come holler at me. This stuff right here is ugh. Y'all might be able to smell it through the damn camera. But that's why people like throwing it for catfish. Because ugh, shit. Catfish, I guess their sense of smell is a tad bit different than most. Country said, oh my. Yeah, it's stink bait. And it like I got gloves on dealing with it. I'll show you what one of them look like. Whew, Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Got him. I had him. I had him. I had him and I missed him. I messed that up. That's my fault. Trying to get the stink bait. He came close to making a debut on live. All right, conscious. This is what the stink bait looks like a piece of dog food. And it smells like old wet booty. And all you do is you just take it and you put it on your hook, and there you have it. It's like a ball. So we're gonna get the dough ball casted out, messing with my stuff again out there. See if we can get this to go out right. All right, so we got the dough ball out, and I'm gonna sit this pole in the bucket because I don't really have to do nothing to it, but watch it to make sure. I don't really have to do nothing to it, but watch it to make sure it don't go in the water. Because when the catfish hit that stinky shit, it's gonna hold on to it. We got another chance to catch whatever this might be out here. I missed him again. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's one of them things where they playing too much. How you doing, boss? It's one of the things where they play too much. They hit your stuff, they take it under the water. Then when you go back to look for it, it's not even there. So, like you say, they being sneaky. What's good, man? I was trying to have some luck. They biting, but I can't get them. It's good fun, so bring this in and check it, y'all, real quick. Yeah, we still got bait on here, so I'm gonna throw it back out. Untangle it, son. All right. Now we put it back out here so he can keep playing with it. So, like I was saying, the catfish pole sitting here, I don't really have to worry about it because when something hit it, it'll move. So I got to keep my eyes on the bobber that I got out there. Because when they start messing with it, it bounces in the water. It'll go under the water. And so I got to kind of keep my eyes on it. And typically, what I do when I go pond fishing, I normally set my cork about this high away from my hook because most of these ponds are only maybe 8 to 9 feet. So you don't want to have it too deep to where you're on the bottom, and you don't want to have it too shallow. So kind of gauge a midway, probably about right at 2 feet, and then you just sit back and watch and back at it again. I really want to find out what this is. When you catch a fish, when you catch a fish at a new body of water, it'll tell you a lot about the body of water that you're fishing. So where I got this cork set, it's been getting bit every time I'm throwing it in. So I know no matter what happens, to keep it at the same level. Don't move it up, don't move it down. If I catch a small fish, I may, recast it into the same spot or the same area just to see if a bigger fish will bite it. If I keep catching small stuff, that's when I may drop it a little bit to try to get it under, to try to get it under where those little fish may be hanging out. Bigger fish may be right up under it. But for the most part, I'm out just having fun. I don't mind not catching anything as long as I'm getting a bite. So that's kind of where we are right now. Just enjoying what's going on. But something is robbing my worm every time I throw it out. So until we figure out that little bit of a mystery, we gonna stay at it. So, like I say, the beta choice today is, uh-oh, see, I missed them again. Might be a turtle. Might be a turtle. See, robbed me again for my worm. I'm gonna let them keep playing around and then I'm gonna change it up ever so slightly because I'm not here to play with turtles. Turtles in your neighborhood ponds are good for the pond's ecosystem, but they're not good for you as a fisherman because too many of them will leave you in a position like I'm in right now. I'm throwing out my stuff, and every time I turn around, it's got. So I can't make that assumption really because I hadn't caught anything. So I can only assume that it's a turtle until I actually hook it and catch it and figure out it's a fish. So let me straighten y'all out. So but I guarantee we're gonna figure it out. Like I was saying, turtles can be a pest. They can rob you for all your bait. But even a turtle sometimes will make me drop my cork and my hook down some. But I have been in ponds where turtles literally have made me move locations because they would always just grab my bait looking for a free meal. But until I either hook a turtle or hook a fish, I can't rule out the fact that it very well could be a fish. See what I'm saying about how the worm is at the bottom, the cork is right there? Let me step back so y'all can see. See what that is? So that's about 1.5 feet. So since I think it's a turtle playing with it, I dropped it about another 1/2 foot. Let's try and see. Sometimes that slight change up will show you the difference in what's bothering your stuff and actually what's really going on down there. Because a lot of these pond creatures and animals don't really like they don't really like changing up their structure. So if you change it up on them just a little bit, see what I was saying? Turtle. He right here on the bank, but he broke my hook off, so I got to put another hook on. But we figured out quite quick that it was a turtle. So that's what I say. I always assume what you think it is until you catch it. When you catch it and can figure it out, then you know. So now I know Mr. Turtle here got a lip full of hook because he broke my hook off. So he won't be in rush hour 3. He won't be bothering me because he can't eat. So now he's swimming back off, going back out into the pond. But I'm pretty sure he might think twice about playing around with something that don't belong to him to begin with. So we figured that out. First objective of the day is complete. And he lucky I didn't want to have no turtle soup. Took his butt home and fried him up, boiled him out. So we're gonna get right back to it with another piece of worm. And hopefully the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ain't having a meeting down there and I catch another one. I'm gonna get that catfish stink bait a minute and then I'm gonna put a real worm on it because a lot of stuff might bite real worm versus that. So I got it back out there and we gonna hope that's what that was bothering it already is not another turtle. I just don't trust the fact that it's not another turtle now. I was hoping to come out and actually catch something aside from turtles, but looks like turtles are on the menu. So I'm gonna get this stink bait off of here and put an actual worm on and see if that's gonna make a difference. Another turtle. It seems like once you catch a turtle, your mind just processes turtle. That's all you can think of now. So now I'm more anxious about catching a turtle than I am catching a fish. So I just threw it out toward a different direction, more so over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to bait my other pole with an actual worm. And all I do is take the night crawler and break it in half and run him down the hook. And hopefully something other than a turtle comes and gets it. Because now I got turtle phobia. And so the technique to this style of fishing is to be able to watch the rod. Let me see if I can get y'all a little closer. So we gotta watch the rod because that rod will actually go bump, bump, bump. So you can tell when something is actually hitting it. I'm gonna leave y'all this close for a second, but when there's action, I'm gonna have to move y'all out the way so I don't knock my phone and my tripod down. If I have time. Sometimes you have to go ahead. Let me just go and move y'all back because I don't trust me. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we just watching this rod for it to move or either fall out the bucket. So now we got both of them out. I do have another pole that I was gonna put out, but until I catch something other than a turtle, I'm not finna do all of that. It'll be worth it if actual fish are biting, but not so much so if all I'm catching is damn turtles. With the game and fish stock in this pond, there should be some pretty good fish in here, but you can't get to them until you get through the turtles. So we just gonna let that kind of rest. We're just gonna kind of let everything rest until it gives me an indication that I need to do something. Uh, a lot of times people come out and they kind of a little impatient. They move spot here, move spot there, when I'm pond fishing and I'm fishing with live bait or fishing for like catfish and stuff like that, I like to kind I like to kind of sit where I started out, or sit where I'm like, hey, I think this is a good spot. Because just because they not biting as fast as I want them to, it doesn't mean that they're not here. So having a little bit of patience is key. Hey, the Mr. Fish or a turtle. So yeah, like I was trying to say, patience is key. Patience is key. Patience is key. You know what I mean? And if you feel like you're still getting got by turtles, as you can see, every time I get a hit and that hit don't kind of put me in the mind of a fish bite. Who that is? Who that is? Aquarius unlock. What's happening? Quiet storm. What's happening? What's happening? It is a nice spot, fam. Uh, they have a pavilion down to my left that I was going to fish off of, but it uh it was occupied when I got here, so I settled for this area down on this end, and so far all I've been getting bit by is turtles. They're trying to sneak me now, so like I said, it's just a game of wait and see. I didn't realize my phone was already dying. So I'm gonna take my catfish pole and throw it out in a different area because it has a live worm on it as well, and nothing's bothering it. So I'm gonna recast it if I can. But by the time I do that, my other pole will be doing something crazy. So it's kind of the rule of fishing. It's like they sense you doing one thing and then they go after your stuff. So now I've completely changed locations of my catfish pole. Uh, we'll let it sit for a while. I guess the turtles are still having fun with my other live bait. It's one of those old well type of situations. I think just for fun, because I'm not gonna be out here too much longer. I think just for fun, I'm gonna set this cork up real deep, like I told y'all earlier not to, just to see if there's a difference. Just to see, we're gonna go. We're gonna go real deep with this one, and we're gonna see what happens. So we know the turtles were biting. We know the turtles were biting, so I just went pretty much down to the bottom with my cork just to kind of see if I'm gonna even get bit going down any further. And I already did get bit. So if it's a turtle still biting it, he moving locations like his lease is up. You know what I mean? Nothing. Change to a different area again with that. Like I say, it's deeper than it was at first. So now I'm not just turtle scared, so to say. But it's always in your mind that that's gonna be a turtle because that's the first thing that came out of here. I didn't want my poles lines to get crossed up, so I changed the direction because the wind is blowing this way. And so when I throw one pole this way, it drifts over toward the other one. Keep your lines untangled and away from each other so you won't have a headache. As much as you can. So, hey, what up, Conscious? Appreciate you. So, I still hadn't caught nothing but that one turtle. I actually do want to move. Uh-oh. I think something's trying to run with my worm on my catfish pole. I just saw it, I just saw my line take off running. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, we actually, we actually get a chance to hook up into an actual fish. So now we gotta watch the white pole because the white pole is possibly getting snacked on. And this pole right here has been snacked up. So we'll watch the white pole while we bait this one up because I know something hit it. I saw it. So what may end up happening, depending on how the next 5 minutes go, I may turn this pole or this style of fishing into this style of fishing, but we'll see. And in order for me to actually see this pole here, the line on it run out like it did, that was a pretty good hit. Uh, of course, it didn't stay around, or else you would already see me wrestling with it, so to say. So whatever hit it, it hit it, drug my line out, and so now I've tightened my line up to where I can sense those little bitty nibbles that may be going on, or big nibbles, and we just wait for them to come back and hit it again. And what I would like, which may or may not happen, but what I would like is for something to hit it so hard that y'all see it fall out of this bucket that it's sitting in. That would be pretty dope to me. But catfish is a slow wait type of my bad. I done stepped all out of frame. Let me turn y'all a little bit more this way. Catfish is such a slow wait and see type of fish most times. Uh that's why I say if you're catfishing, you gotta have some kind of patience. It's rewarding to have that patience. Like you see me move it, I was like, I'm gonna throw it in a different spot. After about 15 to 20 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, uh, I move it if nothing's happened to it. So we gonna grab our little pole with the cork on it. What up, Anissa? What's happening, sis? We're gonna grab our little pole with the cork on it, and I'm gonna put a little more weight on it to keep it from blowing around in the wind so much, and throw it back out over here, and just keep waiting on this catfish pole to do something. So hold on just a second. Nah, nothing yet still, brother. They still playing around. All right, so what I mean by add a little more weight is take one of these small weights and place it on your line here. And sometimes that'll keep it from blowing around so much in the wind. It's recommended to use pliers when you do that, but I don't like recommendations. So what I think I'm gonna do, just because I'm all about taking risk, is I'm gonna set my other pole up that I said I wouldn't, uh, and throw it out catfish wise as well. So let me grab that and get that going. And this is the bass bait that I was throwing around, of course with no luck. So we're gonna set 2 catfish poles up, and this one pole, I call it a turtle pole for now. Something I already messing with it again. I guess I entertain it a little bit. Turtle. All right, so that pole is back out. And it's already going under the water. Let me just get this turtle off of here. Did y'all see me step in that hole right there? I almost broke my neck. All right, so we're not gonna worry about that pole for now, because like I say, I think turtle's gonna keep playing with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this other pole up, unless something makes me go grab either one of those poles. I ain't got much longer that I'm gonna be out here, but like I say, it's fun. I really wish something other than Donatello and Leonardo would be biting, but oh well. Like I said, they lucky I don't know people that like turtle soup. If I knew people that like turtle soup, I would help them decrease the turtle population quite quick. All I'm doing now is getting it ready so I can put the hey, cheers. Hey, for real. If I knew people that like turtle soup, I promise I put them in this bucket and drop their butts right on off. See, turtle over there messing with that, and we're gonna let him mess with it. He'll get himself either hooked, hung. I bring him up here, I'm gonna abuse him, so he on there now. So now I had no choice but to go get him. Oh, he came off. Hold on, y'all. Tried to snatch his little turtle brains out, but I missed him. I hate messing with turtles, man. Turtles are like one of the biggest things that I hate being bothered with when I'm out fishing. It's annoying as hell. I'm gonna get this other pole set up. Once I get this other pole set up and throw both of these catfish, I'm probably only gonna sit for another 30 minutes or so, just to have both catfish poles out for a second, and then it'd be time to go to the house and do something else. If I can get it set up before something else start bothering my stuff. Hopefully it shocks me and I get something other than a turtle to bite. So we just gonna try our luck, see what happens. Get this one set up, toss it around for a bit. And we shall see. Like I said, a turtle's gonna be your worst enemy out on the pond. Any projects to do at home? Yeah, I still got the bottom steps to I still got the bottom steps to do. We put Crystal's bed together. Uh, put Crystal's bed together. Hold on, y'all. I put Crystal's bed together, so now I still gotta put another TV up somewhere, I think. And still got some painting, some blinds, a couple other things like that. So then we got the outside projects that I had even began to start. Uh-oh, I'm getting bite. All right, y'all. So we have the official first fish of the day. It's a pretty nice size brim, so ah, I just found out that there are actual fish in here. It's not big enough to keep, and it's not big enough for me to. I mean, it's too big for me to use for bait. But that is a red breast, I believe. Technically, that's what they called. So, uh-oh, look, I'm about to hook y'all up. So we gonna put another piece of worm on it. Caught the very first actual fish, which normally happens when you say, "Hey, in 30 minutes I'm finna leave." It's like the fish are like, "Okay, time to stop playing with him. Let's eat." Uh, had that fish been bigger, he'd have been in the bucket. So I'm gonna actually try to put some bait on this pole as well, and try to keep my lines from crossing while I'm doing it. But that's the first official fish of the video. Like I said, he barely caught the party because I'm technically casting out with the attempt to get ready to go. Somebody set him up and said, "Hey man, go bite dude's stuff so we can keep him around." Yeah, and I done created a mess now, so let me get my mess undone. Yep, I got a mess going on, so hold on, y'all. Uh, I'm on. Uh, I'm on. Like I said, I had a nice mess I created, so all right. So now that I got my mess cleaned up, I got 10% battery remaining. So so we got our second one of the day. It's a little bigger than the last one. Uh, but he's still gonna go back. Yeah, he's still going back if I can get him unhooked. So I guess what I was telling y'all is kind of true. Change up how deep I was fishing and where I was fishing, and actually started catching fish. Now it'll be nice if one of my catfish poles decided to take a dip. As y'all can tell, the wind is blowing them around. So two fish and two fish in a few minutes. Finally found some kind of rhythm. Just two brim, two small fish. Yeah, mhm. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. It ain't been fast, but it's been going. So we got just a few minutes left. The wind, the wind changed directions on me. At first it was blowing this way. Now it's blowing that way. So trying to keep all my poles untangled from each other is a whole nother story. I think the wind blew that bucket down. I don't think a fish did. Now I move this one around. So like I said, it's 2:30 now, 2:45. I'm gonna gear up to ride out, and we'll try it again another day. So they got a little time. They got a little time to try to bite. Not a lot. I had a bite on that one, but whatever it was chose to leave me alone. So we got 3 different angles covered. I'm fishing that way. I'm fishing straight ahead, and then I got one out to the left. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Like I say, 232. Ain't no sense of moving the catfish poles around. They always take the most time to settle and all of that stuff. So with the cork, I can move it around because it's always going into a different area. It's always floating or something. So I don't mind moving it around. Yeah, I don't really mind moving it around much. So now this is about the most peaceful and calm that the water has actually been. Like I said, it's about the most calm the water has been. So that's pretty cool, but time is ticking. I like to get some on one of my bigger poles, but it's the gamble of the fish. I'm pretty sure I catch one more. Pretty sure I catch one more little fish before I leave. Got 9 minutes. And they do have like catfish bells that you can put on the tip of your poles. And whenever a fish get to biting on your line, it'll ring the bells for you. Just in case you're fishing with multiple poles, or probably what I need to get because sometimes I be talking and sometimes the poles may be doing whatever they want to do. Uh, you can't use the bells on the court. But for the catfish poles, the bite for them is the fact that you see the pole bobbing like that, and with that bob, it'll ring that bell. So might go to Walmart and pick up two of them. They come in real good handy. I used to have them. Julian and Jackson started playing with them, and it was more important to me to let them have fun than to keep up with them. So they lost them, and when they lost them, basically I lost them. So Anissa said, "What you cooking tonight, sis?" Would have been fish or damn turtle soup. 238. Look like we're gonna be going down to the wire. I think it's real cool to be able to I be cooking fish out by myself. I think it's real cool to be able to get out and come down. I think I might have been out here maybe an hour and a half. Let's see. 83 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes. So, like I said, in about another 10, it'll be right at an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, yeah, 2 hours. Nope, an hour and a half. So, to be able to get out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, come out, fish, go back home and still have time in the day, can't beat it. Would have liked to have more fish, but we are actually out here fishing, so I did not fish with the stink bait long. Maybe that's come out and throw out at some point in time, but that shit stank for real. Um, so I chose to go back with regular worms. The wind is trying to take over my bucket. 5 more minutes. 5 minutes on the clock, which ain't bad because I probably got 5 minutes left on my phone battery. So see, I got a catfish bite. He tapping on it. Can y'all see that? This right here. I'm gonna see if I can get him. Probably gonna miss it too, cause the wind is playing a part in it. I don't know if y'all saw it tapping. Yep, I can feel him. I can feel him biting on it. Missed him. I got 5 minutes, so I'm gonna cast back out at him, but I missed him. I missed him, but he didn't miss a meal. He got over on me, y'all. Yep, he got over on me, so kudos to him. We're gonna see if he'll come back. Pick up my baits. But yeah, I at least got a catfish bite. I got what I was asking for. I can't say I can't say I at least got what I was asking for. Might not have caught it, but I got the bite. I guess I need to be more specific. So that I can leave. But I gotta keep y'all on the cigarette charge in the truck. So I'm finna get all my poles together. I said 2:45, and at 2:45, right at 2:45, my phone died. So I'm about to start packing everything down because I thought I was still alive. And yeah, Bay called me and said I was doing a remix. I was doing a Sprite remix. So uh, yeah, I'm about to start getting my stuff put up, and then we'll call it a day. Two fish, two catfish bites, and a turtle. So yeah, I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get. I kept thinking that maybe one of the catfish poles would actually get a bite while I was getting my stuff together. So they still out. I'm gonna get the cork reeled in, and y'all can barely see my catfish poles right here. So give them a second, and then I can be on my way. Would have been nice for y'all to see it happen.
but I missed it. I should have left it in the bucket until it was time for me to actually pick it up. But I was a little shocked and anxious all at the same time. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Make sure y'all subscribe because there's a lot of stuff on Jay's place. And I'm pretty sure you can find a spot in the audience. Or should I say a spot in the family. I hate when I get a bite right when I'm about to leave. Because, well, especially get a bite and miss it. Because now it's like, I know you out there. You gotta eat before I leave it. But they done had 2 hours to eat, so let me go ahead and get my stuff together. I'm gonna leave these two poles right here so y'all can see them. As soon as I walked away, one of my catfish poles got to running. So yeah, I'm trying to give that pole a minute. It is way past the minute that I was gonna give it. They always tell me every time you say 15 to 20 minutes, I know it's literally gonna be like an hour, but it's not gonna be an hour this time, I promise. Since it did get a bite, I'm just kind of watching to see if it's gonna actually eat the worm. I'll give it 8 minutes. 8 minutes will be exactly 3 o'clock, 15 minutes after I said I was gonna leave. If he can't figure out how to eat a worm in 8 minutes, he's shit out of luck. So oh, the next time that I come down here, I know I can use these very two same setups. Uh, Maybe more so on that end, but I don't know. I kind of like this end too. So I may use these very two same or very three same setups. Well, two. I use the two catfish poles and this cork that's over here doing whatever, catching turtles. Uh, Whenever I come down here, until I feel the need to start bass fishing and all of that. So this what's been producing fish or bites or excitement today. So this is pretty much what I'll probably use. And I'm just coming down here fishing for something that I ain't catching. So or fishing for something that ain't biting really. So we know the catfish biting and we know the brim are biting. So those are two styles of fishing that I can use when I come down here that will enable me to have some kind of fun. You know what I mean? Back behind me here is a playground basketball court. So, you know, it's people over there playing ball and kids over there swinging and all of that good stuff. They got 5 minutes. Figure it out or don't figure it out. I'm ready to get to the house and go on and eat. So hopefully in the next 5 minutes we get some kind of action. If we don't get no kind of action, then it's time to go ahead and go.
Catch anything out here, brother?
Not just yet. Just 2 brim. So it'll be time to roll, man. I had my money on these two. But like I said, got 5 minutes to figure it out, or it's a wrap for them. I'm not even worried about the turtle pole. If something big hit it, I'll know about it too. What's going on up in here? Yeah, no. Actually, wasn't a Karen. It was it's a group of dudes and some other group of dudes walking together. I had to figure out how to orchestrate that real quick. Uh, but yeah, they was walking, asked me if I caught any fish. Uh, yeah, I would like to stay down here for a while, but I do know that I got some stuff I need to try to finish up. And like I said, with me staying right here, y'all cooking live tonight? Maybe. You got 3 minutes to eat this damn worm, or forever hold this piece. I can probably catch a turtle in that time frame. So, 2 minutes, Slim Shady. Two minutes on the fish gill. Hopefully this sorry internet don't hate. Man, listen. We was definitely looking for something to watch last night, and when we found something that was halfway interesting, the internet was like, nah, y'all need to go to sleep. 2 minutes, Slim Shady. It's a whole lot of nothing going on right now. We got 60 damn seconds. They got 60 seconds. 2:59 on the dot. Yep, 3 o'clock. Let me reel up some shit and get ready to go, y'all. It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted. Oh, okay. I can sit y'all right here for a little second before I end the live. How about that? Come on, you stupid ass phone. All right. So, concluding today's pond hopping adventure, it's a little bit of figuring out what was cracking. So, hopefully, I'm pretty sure everybody in here is already subscribed to the channel. May or may not look forward to a live tonight, I don't know. But whatever Bae said is what we're going to do. So if she already said we're going live, then we're going live. And I'll catch y'all over at Jay's place later. If we go live, I might go live on my channel too. So I'll catch up with y'all on the next one. Deuces.